Welcome to the Goose Perspective. But before we kick off or take off, either using the language of a driver or using the language of a pilot, I want to beg you something. I want to beg you sincerely that please touch the button, subscribe, like it, drop your comments, because your comments help us here to know what to adjust and how to put it. If you like it, drop your comment like that. If you don't, drop your comment. If there's any amendment you want, please drop your comment. It is when you subscribe, when you drop your comment, then you share generously. It helps us very, very much. Welcome to the Good Perspective once again. Today we are going to talk of the oil theft in Nigeria. For some time now, the issue of Nigeria oil being stolen had come to top. And of course, of recent, the NNPC had no money to drop at the Federation account. That is why sometimes when all the 36 states and Federal Capital Territory Abuja come to the table for sharing of monthly sharing of the money, they had nothing, which is now forcing the CBN to go in, print money, and bring out. Of course, the governor of Edo State had made that matter, Godwin University had made that matter to rest. Who revealed it to us, also that we print money to come and share because there's no backup. And NLPC is telling us that because of the way they are stealing the Nigeria oil, and I agree with them, and I traveled to the crypts, I spent a week or so, and I saw the stealing massively being carried out. In fact, by my own going, by the fact that I went to the creek and I saw them in action, I knew that what they were stealing per day was more than what NNPC told us. Because NNPC, through the Minister for State in the Ministry of Petroleum Resources, Etakibuebu Silva, the former governor of Bayelsa State, he told us that 400,000 barrels is being stolen on daily basis. Okay, then we decided to come down to investigate the matter with the hope that if Nigerians can help in identifying the thieves, President Muhammadu Buhari will not waste time in arresting them. But unfortunately, I will give you the conclusion even before we start the narration. Unfortunately, Nigerians have been able to identify the thieves, and these thieves are placed in two categories. I will talk of the two categories. Maybe I'll make it part one and part two. The first category is stealing of the oil. That is crude oil. Crude that is being stolen per barrel daily. Then the other aspect is PMS. That is finished product, refined product of crude, which is the petrol, which you drive into the petrol station, they put the pump into your car, and they sell for you per liter. That one is not being stolen, but is being smuggled. I don't know whether I can define it better than that. It's being smuggled. And Nigerians have been able to capture the two things vividly. But unfortunately, maybe because of the fever of the election which is coming in, President Muhammadu Buhari could not arrest the thieves. Nigerians have helped him to identify the thief. President Muhammadu Buhari, I repeat, could not arrest the thief. All the same, let us go on the navigational trend. The first thing is the crude. Today, as we talk now, according to Pegasus, it is about 600 barrels every day that is being stolen from our waters. This is not work of using badges. This is not work, I said it before, of vandalizing the pipes. Because if you break the pipe, the pressure is too much, which will be gotten out. Meaning, you cannot scoop enough to feel anything better. This is an issue of vessels coming in, sailing into Nigeria waters, going into the loading bay, and the bay is loaded fully, and the vessel sails out. One of those vessels was arrested the other day in Equatorial Guinea. After coming to Nigeria, entering Nigeria, loaded 3 million barrels of crude and was sailing away. So we should remark that Then we will now come to talk about the petroleum product. But who is the thief? Who is the one helping the crude be stolen? It has been identified, no other person. The Nigerian Navy is first among equal in that place because allegations have been made. Like that particular vessel came to Nigeria with all the system of monitoring that the Nigerian Navy had. Nigerian Navy did not see the vessel, could not arrest the vessel until it was arrested in Equatorial Guinea. So we know part of the thief or leadership of the thief should be the Nigerian Navy with many prominent people. But I will return to identify exactly the smuggling of the PMS. Then we now tie it back to the crude which is being taken away and see how Nigerian life is decided. Abate, wrong way. Abate, to die. Abate, to be buried. I will be back.